got to say about the Epstein Files is that all the whistleblowers have been there, and their name is also on the Epstein Files. And they're trying to focus in on one person, trying to get that focus off themselves, okay? If they know she was there, that means they were there. That's what they're trying to focus on. They're trying to play head games with you. And they're trying to focus in on one person. Rosie O'Donnell, Mel Gibson. You serious? It keeps going on and on. And they want you to focus on two people instead of the whole entire list, okay? Because once you get rid of one person, it's going to keep on going, non-stop. You see the pattern here. And what they don't want you to know is that we know Ellen was there. Let it go. Poof. Just let it go, okay? This ain't the time. The time of it is all the whistleblowers, we need to cough up. We need to expose them. This is what we do, okay? And you're all focusing on the wrong person. The wrong person. She was there, okay? That's over with. All these whistleblowers, you don't understand. They're playing head games, for one, okay? And all these head games are being off themselves and onto one person. So let that go. Now we need to focus on the whole entire list, okay? Some of your CEOs quit because of this. Now let's focus on the person that's left. Okay? That's the big boy. To find that out, you got to focus in on the whistleblowers. Okay? They're on the list just as well. Read it. All of them know what Ellen did. Okay, all the actors. But here's the question. How do they know what she did if they weren't there? Exactly. This has been going on for almost a year on YouTube. I understand that. I understand what she did. I know she's a pedophile. The whistleblowers are pedophiles just as well. Rosie O'Donnell, Mel Gibson. And it keeps going on and on and on. They're trying to focus on one person, actually two, Oprah Winfrey. Okay. But here's the thing. You guys are not focusing on. You're not focusing on the whistleblowers that are on the list. Do you catch that? Do you catch that? They're trying to hide it from you. They're trying to keep it away from you. And they don't want you to focus on them, when clearly they put themselves out there. Here's the thing. Ice Cube. If he wasn't there, then how'd he know? If that black guy wasn't there, how'd he know? The black rapper got arrested, Dibby. If he wasn't there, how'd he know? You see my point? And the other rapper that says that he'll never sing with him, if he didn't know what was going on, explain this. How'd he know? Because he was there. All of them. They just want to play head games. They're focusing on two people. One person in back for the whole entire year. We can let her go. We need to focus on the whistleblowers. This is the thing that they don't want you to know. Mel Gibson lost everything, so he ain't got nothing to worry about. He does have something to worry about because he's on the Epstein Files. See, you guys are focusing on the wrong people. That's done and over with. They already know this. We need to focus, and we need to keep it clear on the whistleblowers, okay? Because if they weren't there, how'd they know? Think about it. That's head games that they don't want you to know. Another one that everybody don't focus on, Scientology. Scientology is in the Epstein Files. See, you're focusing on the wrong one. That church has got so much money. Within the last year, they made over $1 trillion. That church is the richest one in the world. But you're focusing on the wrong people. Okay? Let's expose them. And they are in Epstein's file. All you have to do, go to Google, ask them, is Scientology on Epstein file? Damn right they are. And the main person that you never suspect, your favorite actor of all times, Top Gun. He says he's psychology. No, he ain't. He ain't got no degree in psychology. Period. He ain't even got no license. So he ain't got no room to talk. That's for you to figure out. Okay? And what you need to do is focus on the whistleblowers. Focus on the ones that are being hidden. One, your favorite actor, Tom Cruise. Supports the church. This whole entire time. Since he was young. If he was young, that means he's been on the Epstein file. Thank you. I wanted to bring this attention to you because one podcast almost exposed them, but then they covered it up. I'm not covering it up. I'm just trying to lay out the rules. The whistleblowers have been there. Clearly. Plain and simple, clear as a picture. I am so sick of them talking about Alan this, Alan that, Alan this, Alan that. We already know what she did. We already know she's a pedophile. So put that in the back burner. We already know what Oprah did. Put that in the back burner. Let's focus on the ones that are talking about it. Ones that are trying to bring down people. Them are the ones you need to focus on. As they always say, it takes a crook to catch a crook. It takes a liar to catch a liar. You need to focus on all the whistleblowers, not one person. Let Ellen DeGeneres go. We already know she's in trouble because she was with Dibby. We already know all this shit. Why bring it up? My point of it is, don't let them play head games with you. If they know about this, that means they were there. Think about it. They don't want you to think that they were there when they were. Oh yeah, clearly. And they got pictures of everybody there. Not just the big-time bigwigs. Small-time actors that you would never even suspect. They forced to quit or date rape. You see, you're focusing on the wrong person. And nobody's ever focused on Donald Trump. He's the one that put out the files. Until his name was brought up and then, pow, gone. I can't find nothing to hear about it. I can't even find no photos. Maybe one or two. They're taking them down one day at a time. They don't want you to know. So my question is to all the big-time YouTubers, focus on the whistleblowers, okay? Pop up the files, start saying names. This is what we do. We don't focus on one person or two people. We focus on the whistleblowers. Tom Cruise, Mel Gibson, some of your rappers, Eminem for one. If he knew what was going on, or Justin Bieber. Here's my question. If they know about it, why are they trying to hide? Exactly. Then they come up with this demeanor that they hate fans. Or they're in my way. They're in my face. And some of your wrestlers, WWE superstars, were there just as well. Here's the thing. You all need to get the list. You all need to read it. You all need to expose everybody, not just one person. Put them two in the back burner. Nobody said forget them. Put them in the back burner. Focus on the whistleblowers. Start bringing some shit up. If they can't answer it or they get defensive, well, you know for a fact they were there. Call out 25 out. I bring this content to you because I'm so sick of hearing Ellen this, Ellen that, Oprah this, Oprah that, when Mel Gibson was there. Period. If he didn't know, how did he talk about it? If he wasn't there. Simple. See, you guys are forgetting the simple things. You're focusing on two people. Listen to these whistleblowers, and they're taking attention off themselves and putting it on them. Well, okay, let's take that attention and focus on the middleman. Okay? Your middleman is probably the ones who did it all. Stupid actors. You guys need to focus. You guys need to keep a clear head. And your main goal is to try to find the head honcho now. We already know that Epstein didn't die. We already know this. It's clear as day. We got pictures, we got proof, and we know the Secret Service did something to get him out of there, and we know that Donald Trump had something to do with that. See, you guys are focusing on the wrong thing. See my point? Please like, share, and subscribe. And let's hear some other stories, okay? Bring out some other actors, because this will help your content grow a little bit better, okay? And I did go to school with Neil, the CEO of YouTube. I did go to his school. We weren't best friends in school, but I know of him, he knows of me. We were in this one class together. And I can't tell you what school because it's private, confidential. But here's the thing. One of my best friends made it, and I'm proud of him. Came up with nothing and came to be a CEO of YouTube. And I'm a creator. Just so happened. You see what God does? And you guys need to focus. Please. Share this content. Share it with the big YouTubers. Say, hey, look. Pull up the whole entire list. Just don't say two names, one name, two names for a year. That's bullshit. Focus on the whistleblowers. They're taking attention off themselves so you can focus on them too and run their career. Well, let's focus on the ones that are whistleblowing and run their career just as well. You see how it goes. And some people are so stupid, they can't figure out what that one person did when they already know. It's right there in front of you. Mel Gibson, first whistleblower. Then you got Jim Carrey. If they weren't there, how did they know? Exactly, because they were there, period, in the discussion. You see what I'm getting at? I love Jim Carrey. I love Tom Cruise. But I can't stand Scientology, period, in the discussion. using actors' money so they can get climb down a ladder. When you climb a ladder, you're going to fall. Oh yeah, it's true. It's damn true. When you climb a ladder, just like Blade said on one of his movies, when you climb a ladder, they always fall. And that's the honest damn truth. Let's focus on the whistleblowers, because there's so many of them, like Rosie O'Donnell, that one redheaded woman that commented. We need to focus on her. We need to focus on Mel Gibson. We need to focus on Tom Cruise. Scientology, the whole entire church of all actors in Scientology were on the Epstein's file. Period. End of discussion. Look it up, read it, and let's focus on the whistleblowers, please. I'm asking the YouTube community, okay? And I think this all needs to come out, and the tippy top of the iceberg, I guarantee it. I guarantee it. It's past Bill Clinton. It's past Mrs. Clinton. This is getting bigger. Let's focus on the big boy, okay? They already took down one, did he? Well, let's take down the other rapper that brings in millions. Let's bring down the other two. Let's focus on people that are trying to hide, okay? If they didn't know what happened at Dibby, they didn't know. They met Epstein. I guarantee it. Don't let them lie to you. Marie Maxwell, she knows everything. Everything. She was a secretary. We already know this. And so was Ellen Jenner. So was Oprah. Whoopee. They got taken down. Now let's focus on the middlemans. Cut them out. And then let's go up to the tippy top. Because it takes all United States citizens to get him impeached. Because all you have to do is go to each American to get him out of the office. I'm not mentioning no names. Let's focus on them, okay? That's one people that they don't want you to know. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, let's go! Stupid Epstein Files.